Gushi's like, all my coins gone. It looks like just like that, they're getting right into it as my co-commentator is just coming back. I muted your microphone, by the way, so I don't take mine for that.
All right, we are back.
Just
going
in time.
into this losers finals matchup. We got Rydra versus Dice. It's become an MSU classic. We see these guys play at MSU and Movement all the time. These guys have become sort of rivals, so to speak. And moving into this game, we're going to see who gets the privilege of facing off against JJ on Grand Finals.
Friendly rivals. They play for the same crew battle. They play for the same collegiate crew, so.
Right.
It can't be a lot of animosity, but already Dice starting it up.
The tap dance and the up smash not going to connect, though. That move's so powerful on those platforms. It's super difficult to deal with. Dice can hit a little forward air, extend some damage.
And wow, side B interrupted by the fair, but he's landing a lot of these spikes really early.
Ooh, the offstage, that's what's going to be rough. Those 2 frames, sometimes Falco's timing can be a little bit telegraphed, so it's going to be pretty easy for Rydra to find these 2 frames. Dice is going to have to get really creative with the way he recovers.
Oh, making it back. Still 117, 84. No characters dead yet. Nobody's lost their stock. Still holding on to their first.
Got that deep ledge hang. Is going to keep Rydra just a little bit safe. Dash tag doesn't come through, and these guys are scrapping in the corner right now. The Nair's going to connect.
Yep, Nair's going to get him off stage. Another couple lasers. Little extra lasers, like here. Pachoo, pachoo. And now?
Hanging from ledge. That really ledge hang goes so low. It's kind of hard to deal with. The forward air is going to take it off the side.
Rydra shifts in his chair like, dang, didn't really want that one to happen. Forward throw still has Dice at 101 at ledge. Not going to land the forward tilt, but the back air will, and even it right on up.
We got zeros across the board right now. And that side B is going to find some damage for Dice. Wait a minute, dash tag not going to come, and now this corner pressure for Dice is sometimes so hard to deal with. A little up throw, drag down onto the platform, another grab. Dice is racking up some damage.
Oh, he wanted so much more of that fair, too. You know he did. Down here, still going to land, and he's keeping it up here. Retreating forward air again.
Rydra getting put through the blender.
Will it blend Ridley? Certainly, yes. Side B is going to land, but if you're landing on the ledge, you got to be careful because Dice is going to meet you with a back air, but...
Yeah, Dice is on phase. He's on top of that. That move can sometimes be stressful to deal with, but if your opponent is able to call it out, you can get punished pretty hard for it because it is pretty slow. Quite a bit of end lag on it.
Okay.
Side B off stage. Rydra's going to chase him off. The forward air intercepts the side B, and that's why it's so hard to make it back, as Rydra has so many tools to deal with Dice's side Bs.
Back throw, dash attack, not going to do it. Instead, Nair will land. And Nair off stage will do it too.
The F tilt to cover the side B and then the Nair to cover the up B was such a good little flowchart option select for Rydra, as that side B is going to connect despite the roll out for Dice, and we're tied at 1 stock apiece.
Still, Rydra just chilling at ledge, like he's one to do.
We're approaching with the forward air. Rydra parries the first hit, but isn't able to get too much more. The drag down on the Nair. Dice is just kind of keeping Rydra in the corner here. He's doing a great job at that, as Rydra has just kind of had to swing from the corner. And when you're forced to do that, Dice is eventually going to find a read, hit you with that Nair, send you off stage.
Back air, there's one for you.
Dice with a slew of options here at 122%. Ridley, not the heaviest character, going to be losing to a lot of these options, dying pretty early, but catches him on the platform, gets some damage up. You never know when Rydra can surge back here. We saw just how explosive he can be in that last set.
Exactly. You don't want to let Rydra get too much in the ways of like hope in the way for this game one, but you don't want to overextend too much. And then next thing you know, boom, uh-oh, I ate a forward smash.
Nair sending off stage in the back air. Finally, Dice finds it. He's going to do it. He was up by quite a bit in that game, so Dice would surely have felt like he let that one slip if he wasn't able to take it.
He hit that backer on Ridley's very long head.
Yeah.
That H.R. Geiger head that Ridley has.
I think Ridley's head is like the size of Pichu. Like, it might be bigger than the smallest character in the game.
It might be.
Like, just his dome piece. Put that one on the mantle after you win this one, Dice. Assuming. You never know. Rydra, again, can be so explosive off stage. You saw him do that last game. And yeah, now looking at it, Ridley's head is definitely taller
it's very
than
long.
some characters in this game.
Yeah, there's 2 up tilts and a nair for you. Here's we go into hollow bastion for game number 2. 1 up air, 2, and trying to finish with a back air as well. Dice, he's got his combo game on lock here.
Yeah, this picture has been the name of the set so far, is Dice just kind of holding Rydra in the corner, keeping him on the defensive, and then just baiting out some laggy defensive options. And he's been able to punish them so well.
Well, Rydra has been able to, make the most of his openings and catch Dice with some big moves, but already Dice looking to catch some big moves of his own. Drag down forward there, looking for that grab, not going to do it just yet. And Rydra is going to return the favor with an up tilt up air.
Yeah, I love the idea on the drag down, but Rydra's a little bit too elusive for that. You got to watch out for these up smashes now if you're Dice. At 80%, they're going to kill. And this lead has just melted away from him. The back air sending off stage. Rydra maybe going to chase off with an air here. F-tilt not going to do it. Ooh, there goes your stock.
Yeah. Mash as hard as you want. You're not popping out of that.
That little side B going to send him off. Now the down tilt kind of put Dice onto the back foot yet again here.
Whoa, down air.
Yeah, that move, you see Ridley's do that off stage every now and then, just kind of reset below the stage, because that's often where Ridley's feel the safest with how difficult his recovery is to 2-frame. That massive hitbox, it's so difficult to contest.
100%. And now, letting the down smash rip, because it has it covers a lot of ground. Okay, forward air off stage. Just going to return after 1. And now try and force a tech situation, but doesn't find it with the back air.
I like the idea on the back air, and the up smash is going to take it. But yeah, Rydra goes for that back air pretty often, because it's super hard to tell if he's going to go for that or if he's going to go for a 2-frame, or even like plasma ballers or something. So when he goes for that back air off stage, sometimes it's really tough to see it coming, so you can't really react to it to tech in time.
Oh my goodness, another up tilt back air.
Dice is going to take that. Now 18% on Dice on his last stock. Rydra, definitely this is his game to take, but Dice could find himself tying this game up at any moment.
Dice just needs that big Dice combo that we know him so well for. So there's an up tilt, up air, and a drag down there for a re-grab, and back air too. Look at that, 73%. But once again, you're still down a full stock, so you got to make the most of this. Gets another up tilt back air, so 96% out of, and 107 and climbing.
Dice doing a great job extending his advantage after the initial combo. A lot of those Falco combos can be copy-paste, but once Dice finds himself an advantage, he extends, but that down smash to catch it is huge.
He did the thing that, I'm not Bobby Scar. We're not really in the echelon to say it, but he did walk up slowly and down smash Dice.
He did.
He did. We're just saying what he did. He did the thing.
He caught that get up attack. That's a really cool option to catch get up attack, because that a down smash that they gave every heavy in this game jumps right over the initial hit. Yeah, look at these guys. They play against each other all the time. They're cheesing about it. They're laughing it off. Because they know that winner just has to play JJ. So
yeah, it's like, do you want to play him or do you want to play? So they're basically playing for who wants second place. I'm not going to say they're playing for who wants second place money, but that's sort of the attitude.
Who has to play against JJ?
Yeah, who?
That's going to be a rough matchup, regardless of thinking it's a shoe-in for JJ. It's going to be difficult and frustrating.
Yeah, for both of these players. So they're looking for, instead of looking forward to the future, look at the present. Is now it's 1-1 Rydra versus Dice here, and they're going to small battlefield for this one. And Dice already putting in some of the work here.
Oh, we've seen Rydra get some super early kills here. The F-tilt racks up that damage super quick, does Ridley, and now the fall-off forward air. Dice has the distance, but he doesn't have the time. Rydra just drops down, finds the back air, takes that stock in pretty quick fashion.
That's like I like to call those the Guitar Hero stocks, because they just line up, but it's all about just the right timing.
Yeah, just time them all correctly. It's a good way of putting it. These down airs coming through. A little drag down to an up air.
Another
Dice
drag
tries
down.
to find another one on the platform, but doesn't get it.
Yeah, looking for that follow-up grab. Instead, it's going to be reset to neutral, where Rydra's going to get a couple up tilts here and look for that back air. Instead, up smash for it, and a high up air to take it. Now look at this. 3 stocks to 1. Rydra still under 100%.
That back air, not quite going to get the strong hitbox. That sucks for Dice, who is now down by quite a bit and has a lot of ground to make up. Missing your kill confirms is the worst feeling in that scenario. Side B in the back air, not quite going to do it, but it puts on a whole lot of damage. Now up to 139 as Rydra. Dice has been doing pretty good in these ledge pressure scenarios. Maybe going to look for a down tilt, drag down fair or something at this percent.
Don't mind me.
Got the little forward air, not going to connect either. The back air coming through, and the second one finally connects. Good stuff there from Dice. He's able to take that stock, but still down by an entire stock as Rydra has been able to lap in here. Again, just trying to chase forward with the forward air. Doesn't work out, but that nair does. This could be a huge extension, but Rydra picks the right timing.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be some sort of like jab block situation, but no, instead here comes Dice, like a bunch of up airs and a back air too, 78%, but still you're at 68, so every single hit is going to hurt a bit more knowing that you're down one stock.
Up to 85 now. These kill confirms in the corner might start to hit, but speaking of killing in the corner, that dash attack is going to take it way earlier than I thought it might. Now up 2-1 is Rydra.
Dash attack jump scare.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Going into this game 4, it's going to be about holding that same type of ledge pressure that Dice was finding in game 1. He just hasn't really been able to find the same sort of consistency in those ledge pressure scenarios, and that's kind of been spelling disaster for him.
And here we go. Oh, we're going to Kalos for this one, so a bit more wide open stage here, something that Rydra's going to appreciate for these side Bs as well as the shorter sort of side blast zones that Rydra's also going to be appreciative of.
Yeah, this is an interesting stage pick for Dice because he's not really going to be able to work with the platforms, but Dice does have quite a bit of space to work with, and I also imagine he likes it for recovery. That wall jump is going to be helpful here. Now Rydra just hanging from ledge. Dice is able to find the first bit of damage, and yeah, that move has so much time to punish it, as that up throw and down air is going to get quite a bit of damage off.
As long as you can stay out of its range, yeah, it's like almost always a free punish. Here you go, drag down forward air, still coming at you with the 117%.
We got a nice little parry. Great tomahawk there for Dice to get that grab. A lot of damage now, 140%, as Falco's kill tree starts to open up a little bit more around this percent. Back airs aren't going to connect. Dice just kind of swinging for him in neutral. Not quite connecting. That would have taken it if he found one, but now he's off stage. This is where it gets rough. Rydra goes for a defensive option, and it works out for him. The fireball off stage. Dice put in a rough spot. He techs the back air, and Rydra can't make it back to stage.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That happens to the best of us at the worst of times, but you know, so you got to make the adjustments. Like, yeah, it happened. How are you going to make it back? Your opponent, Dice, at 108, certainly within actual back air range now. Side B not going to land. Now you're back at ledge.
Yeah, you don't see Rydra SD like that too often. With a character like Ridley and with how consistent Rydra is, it's a very seldomly seen sight, and now Dice just spamming that side B, finally able to make it back, and that little up tilt is going to do it from 170%, takes that stock.
Makes it back to ledge here. Now Dice just chilling at the other side of the ledge, or stage, sorry, shooting some lasers. Rydra trying to make it in.
Ooh, finds a connection onto the platform. Drag down the grab as well. All the way up to 66, and now Rydra in the corner. Dice has been doing a little bit better with this corner pressure that I was talking about.
Sitting there patiently waiting. First person I've seen trying to, punish that ledge hang, but it's so low, it's really tough to deal with. Side B not going to land, jumps out of the way of it. Instead, back air for your... Still not enough off the side.
116 now. Rydra, the damage is racking up for him super quick. Dice is trying to just catch a back air here. I believe any of those would have killed that close to the blast zone, but now Rydra comes surging back. The fireball, Dice is able to sneak under it. Good recovery.
Okay. Forward air lands.
No drag down, but quite a bit of damage.
Spiked on stage. Still nothing much after it, though. Still 75% to 136.
Yeah, I'm guessing Dice wound up picking the stage because of the recovery factor, because we can also see him, he's afforded an extra option with the high recovery onto that platform, which is not nearly as safe on other stages. We see him getting a little bit of mileage off of landing on those platforms to avoid the ledge guarding. Side B not going to connect on the platform. The forward air does it, and Dice finds himself with a little bit of a lead here in losers finals, trying to bring it to a game 5.
Yeah, fighting for his tournament life here. Is now that forward air, little nair for...
Up B, makes it back to the ledge. Forward tilt coming through. The back air going to connect. Not quite going to take the stock, though. And there's those fireballs. Not going to keep Dice at bay for too long, but the back air certainly will. Takes it to a last stock scenario, and Dice on his tournament stock.
Yeah, Dice, tournament stock, fighting for his life here. Is now Rydra. Approaches with a dash attack. Not going to do it. Instead, Dice going to interrupt, gets in there, a little cheeky little combo, and now has just Rydra at ledge, standing there menacingly.
Yeah, Rydra is able to make it through. Dice not making the most out of the ledge pressure. Air dodges back to ledge. I like that, but the Nair is going to catch. Rydra is just waiting at that distance. Ridley's pressure is so hard to deal with sometimes. The drag down doesn't work out.
Waiting to see the first one to overextend. Okay, Dice gets his little combo, ends it with a back air, gets Rydra to 105. Rydra lands a back air of his own, gets him off stage. There's a Nair. Uh-oh, how is Dice going to recover?
He
Yes,
does.
he's going to.
Yeah, there's that wall jump.
Yeah, wow, maybe that, yeah. The recovery options coming in big with a stage pick.
That wall jump, one of the reasons that I was thinking Dice picked this stage, and it comes through in the best of moments. The drag down doesn't do it. That could have been a back air to take it, but the dash attack! Oh,
No,
he
he's still living just barely, but the forward air off stage will do it, and Rydra moves on to grand finals to face J-Ja.
Yeah, great set between these two. Comes down to the wire as per usual.